Larsen Jakobshalle at the 25th edition of the Total BWF World Championships. 42 years after the first World Championships in Malmo in 1977. And our last match is men's doubles, and what a prospect, because we've got the Asian Games silver medalists against the Olympic silver medalists. It's ALFIAN and ARDIANTO against Govi Shem and Tan Woo Keong. So this, the top half of the draw. I can tell you that the other match in this top half, the Koreans against the pair from Chinese Taipei, they're well into the third game. It's 12-13. But we're going to concentrate on the Asian Games silver medalists, ALFIAN and ARDIANTO, the number 7 seeds, against the Olympic silver medalists, Govi Shen and Tan Woo Keong. Well, as far as the Indonesian pair are concerned, they're the number 7 seeds, 8 titles in their career, including one this year, the Swiss Super 300. So they've won a tournament in this very stadium. Govi Shem and Tan Woo Keong, 6 career titles from 10 finals. And they, like their opponents, have won 1 title this year. That was the Thailand Masters 300 event. Now, before we go any further, Steen, I need to correct myself, because the last time that a Chinese men's double pair didn't medal was in 2014 in Copenhagen. So now I've got that out of the way, we can concentrate wholeheartedly on this final match of the evening.
So now my answer was wrong?
So your answer was wrong. There's me saying it was right.
Oh.
Okay, so let's do the toss. Red or black, what's your choice? Take red, they take red. It's red. Service, Pacha to serve.
So it's the Indonesians who have chosen to serve first. And this will be the third meeting between the two pairs, and it is the Indonesians, Fajar ALFIAN and Muhammad Rian Ardianto, who have won on both occasions. Last time they met was the quarter-final of this year's All England Championships. As we look at Fajar ALFIAN, 24 years of age, born in Bandung in West Java. Currently at number 7 in the world ranking, but they did spend 6 consecutive weeks at number 5 from the middle of April earlier this year. Muhammad Rian Ardianto is a year younger, at the age of 23, and he's from Bantul region in the Yogyakarta province, which is where we had the World Junior Championships 2 years ago, wasn't it? And as far as they're concerned, they're playing their second consecutive World Championships. A year ago, they were the number 9 seeds, and they lost at this stage of the tournament. This year, they had a bye, and in the second round, they beat the Olympic bronze medalists Marcus Ellis and Chris Langridge in 3 games, coming from a game down before winning in an hour and 10 minutes. So to Govi Shem, who's 30 years of age. In fact, they're both 30 years of age. And they are former world number 1s, the Olympic silver medalists. Currently number 14 in the world. 4th consecutive World Championships as a combination. And they've never been past this stage. 2 previous third-round losses, both last year and in Jakarta in 2015. In Glasgow, they were the number 5 seeds, and they lost their first match. But here, they had a bye and then beat their teammates, Ong Yu Sin and Teo Yi of Malaysia. 33 minutes for that, so it was all done in double quick time. Ivo Kassel, our umpire, and Marcel Schmidt, both are court officials from the host country here, Switzerland.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, GOH and Tan Wee Kyong, Malaysia. And on my left, Muhammadrian Ardianto and Fajar ALFIAN, Indonesia.
So on paper, this should be a tremendous match. Asian Games silver medalists against the Olympic silver medalists.
Fajar ALFIAN to serve to Tan Wee Kyong. Love all. Play. Service over.
Oh, that was a nervous-looking shot from Ardianto, wasn't it?
It was.
Oh, service error from GOH.
1-all. Two, one.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind, Steen, that the number 14 seeds, GOH and Tan Wee Kyong, have the capability, they have the talent to win any tournament anywhere. But whether they actually do it, whether they're in the right frame of mind, is a whole different question.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's their story is in some ways both an adventure and a nightmare. I mean, winning Olympic silver should be an adventure. They had 2 match points to win the gold. And then after the Olympics, their opponents in the final quit playing. Fu Haifeng retired, the double Olympic men's doubles champion. And everything was set for Go and Tan to take over the world in men's doubles, and they got to number 1 in the world rankings as well and won some tournaments. I think they won the year-end finale as well. And then a knee injury to Tan Wee Kyong sort of disrupted the whole thing, and they have not been near that form that they showed in 2016 since, in my opinion.
No,
but the talent is there. I mean, especially that man, GOH, always seems like he's got at least 25% extra to give.
And I sort of feel the jury's out on whether the fact that they've gone independent is going to help them.
Yeah.
Because they no longer have the discipline of the national training setup, and yet because they're having to pay all their own expenses and they're doing it because they really want to do it, will they be more motivated?
Yeah.
I don't know. First challenge of this match. Now they were close to it. Oh no, it was clearly a
challenge
unsuccessful. I think
one challenge remaining.
As a men's doubles, that's probably the most difficult category to go independent in, because finding sparring players is really not that easy, and you've got to find more than 2.
Yeah.
You can't play the same 2 players all the time, and the exercises you want to do 2 against 3, you want to perhaps do 2 against 4 as well.
7-4.
Also, it should be remembered that the Malaysians became world number ones by default, because it was the Koreans who were world number ones, Lee Yong-dae and Yoo Young-sung, and because Lee retired, they got removed from the world ranking, so the Malaysians went up to number one.
There's a lot who forget that within a half year of the Olympics in 2016, we lost 6 of the world's best double pairs.
Yeah.
We either retired or played in other partnerships.
Yes, and unlike tennis, we rank in doubles in badminton the pair, not the individual player.
Yeah.
6-8.
Chu Neng. Won a bronze medal at the World Championships in Seville, didn't he? With Chan Chong Ming.
Yeah, they beat Martin Lundgaard and Lars Poska on the way to that bronze medal, I remember.
Serve is over. 9-6.
But we've seen also from the Korean pairs coming back into the world circuit that it's difficult to maintain the same level as independent players. I would say that the ones that have been most successful in doing that means maintaining the level, is Ko Sung-hyun and Shin Baek-chol.
Serve is over. 10-7. Serve is over. 8-10.
Good job.
Yeah, that's a super shot. That's the sort of thing where you just know that he's got so much talent and awareness of what is happening, where the gaps are. Left them stranded.
Serve is over. 11-9 interval.
So to the mid-game interval. 2-point advantage for the Asian Games silver medalists.
Satu, buangnya dua-duanya ke backhand dan ke kanan dua-duanya bagus, bisa silang. Habis buang backhand, lu tungguin lurus, jagain lurus aja, ya? Jagain, nggak usah terlalu depannya. Taruh belok itu aja. Oke?
Apa? Kalau sama Sultan Witjong, yang depannya aja, yang belakang siap godok ya, tunggu depannya aja. Kedua kalau Sultan Witjong, kalau lu kesini ya.
Court 1, 20 seconds.
Hah?
So the interesting thing with these two pairs, Steen, they both had match point opportunities in their finals of the Asian Games or the Olympic Games.
Yeah, they did.
Failed
they played
to
a
convert.
fantastic tournament, ALFIAN and ARDIANTO at the Asian Games, and helped match points against Sukamuljo and Gideon on home soil, but failed to convert.
Play.
Yeah.
10,
He's one of the
11.
best readers of the game at the front of the court, is Tan Wee Kiong. Now, I understand that the Indonesians were told not to open up the angles too much.
11 all.
Yeah, and could also be interpreted as maintain the attack on the same player.
Yeah.
Try to increase the pressure. Very experienced coaches, Ariola Miranat and Harry Piangadi. I just read that he was actually Harry IP, as he's called, that he was out of the national team from 2008 to 2011 following some dispute with Marcus Kido. And I wasn't aware of that. I thought he'd been there
I wasn't either.
since the 1800s or something like that. Always been there directing, very successful men's doubles coach.
So the run of 4 straight points comes to an end.
13.
I was also happy to see that his biggest disappointment as a coach was the World Championship final in 2003.
For those that don't know, they lost to the Danes, Lars Porsker and Jonas Rasmussen. And who was coaching that Danish pair?
That was not Jan O. Jorgensen, but Jan Jorgensen, my assistant coach. Really, really good coach.
Yeah, but you were the head coach, weren't you?
I was watching with half an eye because I was so nervous. Couldn't sit on the court side.
13-14.
Oh, that's clearly in. Yeah, he knew it immediately. Tam Wee Kiong knew he'd made a mistake in leaving that.
Service over. 15-16.
It's a funny scoring pattern at the moment, isn't it? 4 straight points after the mid-game interval to the Malaysians. We've just had 4 straight points to the Indonesian pair.
Service over. 17-15.
Hasn't really got a rhythm at the moment, I don't feel.
I don't think there's going to be any rhythm.
Because the Malaysians are sort of brilliance or errors?
Yeah, but they're not playing long rallies, defensive style men's doubles. They're going for the service situation. And that goes for both pairs, of course.
17 all.
Back level.
Yeah. Trying to block it for ALFIAN.
Service over.
Doesn't miss many of those usually. Tam Wee Kiong.
18-17.
Good shot.
That's a lovely drop. Lovely drop from Ardianto.
19-17.
Oh my goodness, how did he defend that?
Service over. Go. 18-19.
Just after the Olympics, half a year after that, Go and Tan, they were incredibly good at winning these tight situations where they've been trailing a little bit through most of the game and then winning it by 2 points in the end.
18-19.
See if they've got some of that skill left.
So who's got the nerve?
Fantastic shot.
Yeah, went for the flick serve, but ALFIAN was equal to it.
19. Yes.
Game point opportunity for the number 7 seeds.
Okay.
It's amazing he was able to play that smash down that side of the court.
It's all racket.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of change in the grip and then all racket. No arm whatsoever. If he uses his arm, it's going to go into the net.
Done.
Ardianto with the serve.
Oh, my goodness. Best rally of the match so far. And they survive a game point.
20 all.
$20 all, and extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin. Yeah, fast racket work.
21.
That's well done by Ardianto, who's often been criticised for being the more tense one of the two Indonesian players. Here he did really well.
Second game point opportunity for the Indonesians. Yeah, it's a super return of serve, isn't it? Just enough pace on it to make it so awkward for the server playing the third shot.
Fantastic serve by GOH.
So having just survived 2 game point opportunities, now the Malaysians, GOH and Tan Wee Kiong, a game point themselves. And they've taken it. What a comeback by the Olympic silver medalists GOH and Tan Wee Kiong.
23-21.
23-21 confirms the umpire. "19 minutes for the opening game."
对他们很斜的，他们你看他也没有调高给你们的，所以你准备，你不要乱发力，你准备了，你 up position 你再来过，给他上来先。但是你要来过呢，你挡回去那边要注意，因为他们给了，他们很注意在这个重复进来的啊。还有这个第二啊，你
dorongnya ke backnya dia. Iya. Tapi berani Jong. Kalau sama Titan Jong kan sekarang sering pembukanya net sekali kan tapi kalau enggak servis masuk jaga netting setengah belakang jaga. Apalagi ya
Kalau dia yang servis, kalau lu kasih pasaron bagus kan lewatin dikit kan sering nanti bodinya mereka lewatin dikit pasti waktu taruhnya. Ya, itu kedua kalau lagi tadi yang depan jangan terlalu ke depan agak sampai
dia ada belakang dia buka terus.
sama di bola-bola begitu kan jangan pengen tajam dulu.
Taruh aja sabarin aja Jam. Banyak bola-bola yang banyak bola yang mati sini. Coba lebih sip lagi. Coba. Masih bisa.
For 20 seconds. For 20 seconds. Second game. Love all. Play.
So Go Shem and Tam Wee Kiong, 1 game to the good. Never previously beyond the last 16 of the World Championships as a pair. Tam Wee Kiong reached the quarter-final in 2014 with Hoon Tien Hao. Lost out to the eventual gold medalists, Go Sung Hyun and Shinbek Chul.
Service over. 1-all.
Well, I understand that those Indonesian coaches wanted their men, rather than just going for safety the whole time, to perhaps be a little more adventurous. Start going for it a little bit more. Off like that!
He did that.
2-1.
Well left. Yeah, they are doing that. They're responding.
3-1.
Steen, did I ask you the other day
Play on.
who was the lowest seeded men's doubles pair ever to win the World Championships? And it was lower than the Malaysians this year, which is 14. So it was lower than
No, I
that.
think we were in one of the other categories.
Okay.
Someone seeded 9th. But I would guess that a pair like Lars Paske and Jonas Rasmussen would be really low seeded. They were the 3rd pair from Denmark, ranked 3rd in Denmark at that time.
Yes.
No,
No?
the lowest ranked pair, or seeded pair, was the Americans.
Bach and Gunnarsson, of
Yeah,
course.
they were seeded 13. But here's the fun fact of the day, is that no number 7 seed, and the Indonesians here are seeded 7, no number 7 seed has ever won the men's doubles title at the World Championships.
That's a lucky number to many people. That's
It is.
extraordinary.
8 is the lucky number in China, though, isn't it?
Yeah. The Beijing Olympics started on the 8th of August 2008.
More than that, 8 minutes past 8 in the evening.
It did.
Yeah,
Yeah, you were doing the opening ceremony.
I did, indeed.
Landed in.
7-1.
Well, the Indonesian pair have done exactly what their coaches asked them to do.
And it's amazing that they actually can do it, because, I mean, it's not like you say deliberately, I want to play safe. It's just something that creeps in, that
Yes.
you feel that this is important, and you sort of like play a little bit safe, take maybe 5-10% out of your game. But if you do that, you're no longer as good as
No, exactly.
when you play to 100%. And the same goes whenever it gets close. You've got to use 100% of your skills, because that's probably what gotten you there. And if you do that, then most of the times you will win.
Yeah.
But you will be criticized by the people that doesn't understand badminton too well. That few times where you win and you go for the goal, but you're unsuccessful, where you hit a smash in the net or you hit it out. But you've got to use everything that's in the toolbox.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more.
Service over. 8-2.
Can't wait for it to happen. You've got to make it happen.
Yeah.
Just wide.
Service over. 3.
Second service error from Ardianto.
Variation in the serve by ALFIAN.
Service over. 5-9.
The danger, of course, for the Indonesians is as the scores get a little tighter, then they tighten up and they can't start going all out again. Their nerves won't let them.
Exactly. It was a good example of hitting 3 or 4 times.
10.
Here it comes. No, it didn't. So it wasn't a good example. I thought actually it was Tan Wee Kyung who returned the second last shot. Terrible example. It's a good example that we're very selective when we comment.
It's a healthy lead now for Fajar ALFIAN and Mohamedorian ARDIANTO. 11-5. They don't hang about, do they? Under 30 minutes.
Sekali boleh banting, sekali banting. Ya.
Board 1, 20 seconds. Board 1, 20 seconds.
So 你要整啊，你要整个
Thank you, coach.
思维去转回来
Thank you.
啊，减少我们尽力减少错误，尽力减少错误，别怕怕。
11-5. Play. 12-5. Out. Service over.
dear me, that's a third service error from Ardianto.
Service over. 13-6.
Yeah, there must have been a decisive call there from ALFIAN that he was going back and going to take that one.
They haven't really been there in this second game, Go and Tan.
And is that simply because the Indonesians, or have they taken the foot off the pedal?
I think it's a combination. They got off to a really bad start.
Service over.
Service error.
7-15.
First from ALFIAN. But that's 4 points in total. They've just gifted away with service errors. Oh yes, that is a terrific smash.
8-15.
I'm not sure whether it is... Well, I was going to say the fastest smash in World Badminton, although that one was shown as over 400 kilometres an hour. But it's certainly one of the most effective because it's so steep.
Exactly. But he can hit them both steep and flat, and it's the steepest that are the most dangerous. And just think back on the two-time Olympic gold medalist Fu Haifeng.
Yeah.
He hit really hard, but the danger was the steepness. You couldn't get out of the defense. Whereas the players nowadays, if you hit hard flat, they're so quick with their racket that they will just use the speed against you.
That's an amazing interception from ALFIAN. Yeah, well worked from Tam Wee Keong.
9-17.
I think more or less the Malaysians have, barring from any big scoring streak, lost interest in this second game and is sort of in their minds starting to prepare a decider.
Service over. 18-9. Fault. 19-9. Service over.
加油，卫生加油！
19.
陈伟强加油！
加油！
加油加油！陈伟强加油！
Yeah, the fans still enjoying the badminton. And why wouldn't you?
Service over. 20.
Another flying interception from
10.
ALFIAN.
Game point opportunities to level this match at one game apiece. Oh, well, that's wild. He's made a couple of errors in the last few rallies on his attempted smashes.
开始也是。现在我们的弹幕。
11-20.
One game all, 21-11. Second game.
And Muhammad Ardianto, 21-11. One game all.
2 games done and dusted as the match clock just ticks over 35 minutes.
Jar, arah servisnya perhatiin Jar. Kalau nih, kalau diganti lu servis ke sana, sekali lu lock lagi boleh. Ah, dari sebelah sini servis pendeknya atau servis lock kalau di kanannya, ngerti?
没有，你主强嘛，你主强不用分边，你刚刚抢给他打一半，打线压了的时候才分边，压了的时候才分边。啊，对，你这个球一来到你半半，你来记得他给你的天啊，他吊你怕你啊，他特地给你远一点，你们舒服出这个球啊。没有，我们正规高一点，要求高一点，打实力，打实力，我们现在打实力，啊，要给就给，要挡就挡，要抢就抢啊，抢点上来抢，OK， 我们下来我们还要。下来还要给他一半，他身体太舒服了。下来我就给你cross cut高一点位置，cross cut高一点位置，我都要给你后场，送你的后场，我不能掉了再来看，掉了再来掉啊。
Code 1, 20 seconds. Code 1, 20 seconds. Final game, level, play.
So very explicit instructions there from Chu Chu Neng, Malaysian coach. Be brave, go forward and really pressurise them. Put pressure on.
1 love.
To me, that means that they have to win the service situation. Well done there. Good block from Tan Wee Kiong.
1-all.
Well played.
That is very well played.
If I were the Indonesians, then when Gulbi Shem has the serve, I would play back at him at the net, not directly to the body, but try to get an angle and get it below the tape.
Service over.
He's come more to terms with the, not here, but otherwise the service height, he was criticizing it heavily when it was first introduced at the All England.
Come on. I will
Here
call
we
a
go.
left if he serves and you're not ready.
Yeah, suddenly playing much faster, much more positive in their shot selection, Malaysians. Yeah, this is a good start by the Olympic silver medalists.
Service over. 3-4.
So that's exactly the sort of shot you were thinking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a little bit better than I thought about, but that's
Yeah.
the idea,
Yeah.
to get the opponents to lift. Block it. Lots of battle going on there, where nobody really feels they have the guts to play a softer shot. You can see, as long as you hit the shuttle a little below the tape, then you can still play it back flat. If it's too much below the tape, then it's too difficult, like here. Good save.
Serve is over. 5-4. You can if you want.
你主动压了两粒不了，注意。
Can you check, Muhammad? Thank you. Five, 4.
It's a good serve.
Oh, his racket's gone.
Yeah. I think the actual frame was broken. Clash of rackets. Yeah, got back on court in time. There's the clash. Oh, yes.
6-4.
Yeah, that's when he had got his new racket. It was definitely the frame that was broken.
Good service return.
Service over. 5-6.
Dear me. That's a forced service error from Ardianto.
He doesn't look full of confidence, Ardianto. He doesn't.
No, you're
Now,
right. There's
now they
another
should,
error.
the Malaysians, they should direct all the firepower at Ardianto at the moment.
Service over. 6-8.
Was there one of the two Indonesian players in particular that got a little bit nervous at the Asian Games final?
Oh, it's difficult to say.
Yeah.
I think in general, Ardianto gets more nervous. Doesn't have the same eye for the game as ALFIAN, in my opinion. But it's also really, really harsh to say, because he plays really well.
Yeah.
So,
And it may not have been nerves. It may have just been a little bit of luck and
yeah,
the other pair playing well.
But enough to do that. I, as a coach, if I were coaching, I would advise my players to target him.
Yeah. They're back level.
Yes.
So now, I know it's ALFIAN serving, right? Yeah.
Yes, quick.
20 medals for Malaysian players over the years at World Championships, but never in any discipline a gold medal.
Excellent play.
Still got a player in the men's singles though, haven't they?
9.
Lee CGR. I was really trying to step into the defence there, Tan Wee Keong.
Play.
Five of the last 6 points to the Indonesians.
Yeah, that's a good comeback.
Yeah. Oh, super. That is wonderful play from Fajar ALFIAN. Make that 6 of the last 7 points now. And the advantage as they change ends.
难收的球高一点嘛，哥，为什么一路要快？为什么一路堵？绑一起来吗？一来刀堵路细耶吗？对不对？你靠控制不到你自己情绪，你很难打这种球。你一路要快，啪，他更快。主动抢了，挡下来给他上来，用实力打他吗？能受了，给他高一点，他 OK。现在你现在他yang di depan jangan terlalu masuk.
Impassioned coaching there from Chu Chu Neng.
Di depan jangan terlalu masuk, dia manjang semua.
11-9. Play.
Oh, what a good serve that time by the man who's already made 4 service errors. That was an absolute ace. Well, Chu Chu Neng asking his players just slow the pace down a bit.
Yeah, it's a battle for the initiative.
Yeah. Great anticipation from Ardianto.
13-10.
Excellent work by ARDIANTO. Mixing it up with drop shots and then working really, really hard there.
9 of the last 11 points to the Indonesians.
Yeah, and if he was a little bit tense, Ardianto, he's bounced back nicely.
Yeah. But what on earth has happened to the Malaysians, team?
15-10.
And they've lost the battle for control on the front court. So they're not really brave anymore. Daring to challenge. Oy.
Well,
This is a breakdown.
absolutely extraordinary. 11 of the last 13 points now to ALFIAN and Ardianto. 5-8 adrift to 16-10 up.
Service
Yeah.
over.
A little respite.
11-16.
But how many times have we seen this, team? With the Malaysians, where you think they're in a good position, you think that
Go
they're...
off boil.
Yeah,
Suddenly.
just suddenly go off the boil.
I was wondering whether it was a stamina issue and if they're a little bit late on the shuttles. No one's moving. No one's moving forward. They're just standing there. It's
Of the Malaysians, you mean?
the Malaysians. No one is taking an initiative. No one's trying anything. This is just gonna lose them the match a little bit slower than if they take a chance and it's not successful. Then they're gonna perhaps lose quickly. But what if they take a chance and they're successful? Then they have a chance of winning the match.
Yeah.
He goes back there, Shem, before they were forced into defense, like he felt that the Indonesians would lift to him because he played one good shot. That's not the case. That's not going to happen. This is a great match for ALFIAN and Ardianto, who struggled a little bit, in my opinion, since their silver at the Asian Games.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Had a big opportunity at the All England, but ended up losing to Chia and Su, where they would have faced Asan and Sechuan in the final, where Sechuan was severely hurt. That's a good shot.
Match point opportunities. Well, this has really been a bit of a meltdown as far as the Malaysians are concerned.
But all the second game, plus from 8-5 in the decider here,
Yeah,
they've been gone.
yeah. First time of asking. And Fajar ALFIAN and Mohamed Rian Ardianto booked their place in the quarter-final. 5-8 down in the deciding game before winning it 21-11.
Match
54 minutes in total.
And Mohamed Rian Ardianto, 21-23, 21-11, 21-11.
Umpire just confirming that scoreline. Well, all credit to the Indonesians. But how many times have we seen this Malaysian pair look as if they are in a winning position and then somehow just letting it slip? So they're delighted, quite obviously, to book their place in tomorrow's quarter-final, where they will play against the Koreans Choi and So. Choi Seo-gu and So Seung-jae. Pair who beat Gideon and Sukamolyo have earlier this evening beaten Lee Yang and Wang Chi-lin in 3 games. The moment of victory for ALFIAN and ARDIANTO. Yeah, coach is happy too. So they should be. So that's it from Court 1 for today, which all started at 11 o'clock this morning with Yeo Xiaomin from Singapore. The youngster who put out the #1 seed Yamaguchi continues her good run with a 3-game win over Vu Titrang. Then it was women's doubles, and what a classic match this was, with the 2017 winners Chen Qingcheng and Jia Yifan beating Kim and Kong in 1 hour and 36 minutes. Then it was women's singles, and it was the battle of the former medalists. The gold medalist Okuhara from 2017 getting the better of the bronze medalist from 2015 in 2 straight games. Then the defending champion in the men's singles, the left-handed Kento Momota, too good for Pranoy. So it was a long match, as you can see, not far off the hour mark for those 2 straight games. Then it was joy for India in the next match, because Sai Pranith Bhamidipate beat the Asian Games bronze medalist Anthony Ginting in 2 straight games. Then Tai Tzu-ying, the former world #1, had to save 4 game points in the opening game against Kim Ga-eun and eventually won it 24-24. It was a thrilling match. Then men's singles and the Asian Games gold medalist Jonathan Christie coming from 6-11 down in the second game to beat Jano Jorgensen 21-16. Then women's doubles and the reigning Olympic champions Matsutomo and Takahashi booked their place in only their 2nd quarter-final at World Championships. Of course, they are a bronze medalist from a couple of years ago. Then it was men's doubles, and the defending champions Lee Junhui and Liu Yu-chen coming through 3 magnificent games against Inoue and Kaneko of Japan. And as we've just witnessed, it was the Asian Games silver medalists that got the better of the Olympic silver medalists, ALFIAN and ARDIANTO beating Go and Tan in 54 minutes. So quarterfinals tomorrow, 2 sessions, 11 a.m. local time, 0900 GMT. So until then, from all of us here from Steen Pedersen, myself, Jill Clark, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.